There we go.
All right, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Okay. No drink there. So you have. Oh my god.
If you want to blow it up,
Yes, that would be helpful.
because then I can see what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
It's so small on here.
Let's see.
Is that Freddie?
So I can get this together here. Oh yes, there we go.
You love Freddie.
There we go. Of course. Oh
All right.
man.
So yeah, we'll just start with the computer setup here. Just got a couple of small statues here. I got the little What a Workshop miniature tree beard.
That's cool.
We got the Masters of the Universe Sorceress 1/10.
Okay.
And then, but walking in, first we have the quarter scale White Knight.
Wow. And for people at home that don't know, never seen this piece, it's hard to tell by camera angle, but this piece is huge.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah, the base is like 3 feet wide. Cape sticks out. You know, makes
Say
it
that's a
very-
whole garage shelf.
Yeah. This is big. Wow, it looks good too.
Yeah, really cool piece. And then I got a little printout I did right here of the concept art with Sean Murphy did with XM Studios for making the statue.
Bro, that is super
That's
cool.
nice.
I never seen that.
That's dope.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
shows a few different angles. So, and then just down here, I got some of my diecast mech stuff. Got some Transformers, Pat Labor, Tech Man Blade. We got the Mecha Leo back there. I still have yet to throw lights under here since they all light up. But we got some CCS toys, Gurren Lagann, Mazinger, some Getter Robo, Evangelion, a little bit of Gundam, all sorts of stuff up there. And then down here we got Justice Buster Ultimate Edition.
Wow.
Nice.
That looks really good.
Yeah, that piece is crazy.
Noah, this is a really big piece as well.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's like
Is it lit up
30
right now?
inches tall.
Looks lit up.
Huh?
Is it lit up right now? It looks lit up.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, the chest lights up. The kind of the cabin in there lights out. The gun, the fists, the shoulder pads. Pretty much everything does.
Damn.
And it's a USB, right? Plug-in, or is it batteries?
It's just all batteries.
Okay.
But yeah, this thing is just insanely huge.
Yeah, it looks big.
So yeah, this is on a 24 by 48 garage shelf. So it just kind of shows you like those arms, how much that takes up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Noah, and can you speak a little bit to what garage shelves that you use and the ones you feel comfortable with? Because somebody else asked me that the other day too.
Yeah, so I use a Gladiator brand from Home Depot.
Okay.
They're 24 by 48 by 72 tall. They're about $140, and yeah, they're rated to hold about 1,000 pounds each per shelf. So
Okay.
yeah, never had any issues. So yeah, they're really good, and you can kind of customize them however you want. So I've been able to kind of make it work here. So and even for like White Knight, I had him up here just because his cape sticks out. I had to have them just a little bit lower, so I just added a couple extra panels on the side here just to kind of close it in, so it wasn't just kind of open corners.
Okay.
So,
Wow, it looks good.
all right, then we got Tech 1000, and then we got just came in here, the Prime 1 Batman 1/3, Robert Pattinson.
You mean Battinson?
Yeah, the Pattinson.
Okay. So Noah,
Get it right.
some people feel that you can't really put comic and movie together. How do you feel about that?
You know, I sort of thought that at first, but as soon as I put the Robert Pattinson Batman up here, I was like, man, that actually works really well. So
It does work really well.
just because their heads are pretty much the same height, and
Yeah,
I don't know, it's just I think it works.
it does work. It does.
Yeah,
Looks great.
Very nice.
Yeah, and anybody that has this Tech 1000 just knows how huge this thing is. It's just insane. It's like 41 inches tall and like 3 feet wide. So
That is still one of the best Batmans ever. I honestly, it is the best 1/3 Batman you can get. Still, in my opinion, I think it is.
yeah, I agree. And then down here we have the Batman vs Joker Dragon 1/3 scale.
Ooh, I love that one.
Oh yeah, me too. Also huge.
That
Uh,
that's beautiful.
Noah,
I love
you
that
did have a
piece.
question. Stanley
Yeah.
asked us if did you have any trouble assembling any pieces? I'm not sure if he means like the Batman or like the garage shows. Can you clarify a little bit, like what your
Yeah, sure.
yeah?
I would say if he's talking statues, I would say the Justice Buster was a bit of a pain to assemble. A lot of the steps were kind of mixed up,
Yeah.
and a lot of the parts were very similar and not labeled correctly. That one was kind of a pain, but everything else has been pretty easy.
Well,
So-
that one you also had to have Brian help you with that.
Yeah, it just made it a lot easier. But
Sure.
and then and if he was asking about the garage shelves, no, they're real easy, man. They snap together. It's all just gravity. So
Mhm.
the only thing is if you go to adjust them, then you have to kind of take everything apart from the top down for however far down you need to go. So
What a pain that would be too.
it kind of is, yeah. I've kind of found
Yeah.
ways to, like this shelf here. I've been able to kind of adjust this without doing anything,
Okay.
without taking off White Knight, but it's a little scary. But
So
yeah.
Noah, these, the ones that you bought hold 1,000 pounds, like the whole unit or whatever the case may be.
yeah.
Were you ever at any time did you ever feel like, man, you know what, that may be just too heavy with things I have here, or did you ever see it kind of like you put another piece on it, maybe it wasn't as sturdy anymore, or did you have any trouble with that?
No, I've never had any concerns. I've been using these shelves for about 2 or 3 years now, and I've never had any concerns. And I think most of them have never had more than 150 pounds on them.
Yeah.
Even two big Berserk pieces, that are maybe 75 pounds a piece. That's about as much as they get. So, and then some of the really large stuff like the Justice Buster that's like comes in at like 127 pounds or something. It's on the
Right.
floor, so that's kind of where I would keep that. So I don't think I would ever put it up higher.
Well, and then you also build pieces too, like
Yeah.
because the Justice Buster's so big, there's a
Mhm.
little wooden section that he built to give
Yeah.
it more stability. And then there's also the shelf that he built for the Batman statues. That was custom built to fit that specific space, and you enforced it with lots of things.
Long screws, yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, so you made some adjustments, and I think you talked to me about the add-ons you made to the base for Justice Buster just to make it fit correctly. And I've never seen anybody do that before, and that's a really great idea, especially when you have pieces that they're just a little bit too long, right? And that will add like some stability and make it flush and it looks really good. Wesley asked Jimmy, yes, this was the one that I'm on the fence upon, and it's most likely still going to happen because especially what I'm building here. This is Noah's newest piece, and it looks fantastic. It's great. I love the light up feature on this.
All right, moving on. We have the Prime One Studio. We have the little Bayonet skull 1-to-1 proximity
I love
piece.
that.
Has a glass eye in it. Looks really good.
That's super cool.
Yeah, really. That one's still available a couple places, I believe. And then we have this kind of an underrated Berserk statue. My phone focus here.
I like this one.
Yeah.
Super will cooperate with me. Jeez.
It's all right.
There we go. But yeah, this is the 1/6 scale Guts versus Zod in human form on the Hill of Swords.
Yeah. So was this hard to put together, Noah?
Not really. Not as bad as you think. It wasn't horrible. They were
Okay.
pretty good at color coding things and kind of laying it out right, so it wasn't too bad.
Okay.
But it's just a really cool statue, man. It's just really unique, and I was like, man, I don't know how many 6 scale dioramas they're going to do, so I just decided to pick it up, and I've been really happy with it. So, and I think the Guts head sculpt for a 1/6 is really good.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Noah, what company did this?
This is Prime One Studio also.
Wow. Okay.
Yep, it's just kind of a random one-off thing that they did. So, yeah, I haven't really seen them do any 6 scale dioramas since then yet. So we'll see what they do.
Yeah, let's.
But yeah, then down here we got like almost 90% of my collection is Prime One, so I'll be saying that a lot. But
Okay.
we have a Skull Knight exclusive version with the Egg of the Perfect World.
That's super cool.
Oh, I thought I had a picture with the light, like the candle lights. They flicker.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Mhm.
Great.
Yeah, that piece is amazing.
Yeah, and like the light reflects off his legs, and yeah, I love it. Headlights up. So definitely
Prime
one of my
One,
favorites in Berserk.
I sure hope Prime One doesn't do a 1/3 scale of this character. I
Oh,
sure
dude,
hope
that'd be amazing. I would
I
love
sure hope they
that.
don't do it. Please don't do it. Please, please, please.
Well, that's such a cool part of the manga as well.
Yeah.
That whole,
Mhm.
what was it, the conviction arc?
Yeah.
That's one of
Yeah.
my personal favorites from Berserk, just because it's so, I don't know, a lot of stuff happens in that.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, and
So that
Schnoz.
little
That's the
I love Schnoz.
old character that shows up in the manga. So, but we got God, one of my favorite Berserk statues, the quarter scale Rage Guts edition. This is the
I
one that
love
comes
this.
with astral projection, Shuriken, all the different head sculpts.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, this thing is crazy big and just really great bloody paint job on the base and everything.
Wow.
I love this one. And yeah, and for scale, like this thing is 27 inches wide and like 30 inches tall, so it's pretty big, pretty beefy. But
Pretty amazing.
down here I have Prime One Griffith, which I'll be selling him pretty soon, and then I moved the Kaiman and Nikaido down here for now.
Right. Make sure you check out the channel because we have an unboxing for that. Mhm.
Yeah.
I love that piece. It's really cool.
Yeah, I love the color on that one. Yeah. Then we got the Weather Workshop Leaf Lock 1/6. Got him down here right now. Got him on this big 24-inch turntable.
Man, how awesome is that, man? It's super cool. That's a great piece.
Yeah. I really enjoy it. So, but yeah, this is pretty much where he's going to live for now, just because he doesn't really go with anything. But still, really, I just love looking at this one.
Yeah, I do too. It's really cool. Face sculpt
Yeah.
is amazing, man.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Mhm.
So, and then we have the Queen Studios Alita 1-to-1 bust.
Man, one of the grails. I hate to use the word grail, but one of the one of the most amazing pieces in the collecting hobby right now. It's something about those eyes, man, that just I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That was so good, man.
Really awesome.
Yeah, don't ever get rid of that one, please.
For the right price, maybe.
Okay.
But even then, yeah, it's still a really good one though. Let's see if I can try and get a little close up on the eyes here, but
My dad came to visit, and he got a lot of different statues over the past year since he came out here. And he beeline for the Alita and just got really close to her face and just was going, wow.
Yeah, I'm starting to realize more and more, and this is just me. I mean, my opinion, but in a collection, a piece that you have that has the realism, like silicone skin, glass eyes, to where it looks, like a real person almost. That's where your eye is drawn to, right? Like you just, oh wow, look at that. You kind of go to that piece. But that's where my eye keeps going to. When I look at Noah's collection, first thing I look at is that piece right there every time. It's where my eye goes.
She's always lurking behind his shoulder too.
yeah.
Always watching.
Oh,
Money
thanks, man.
wasted. Yeah, good to see you. Right,
And,
there's a beautiful piece.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Up here we got just a couple more gut statues. We got the original Berserker armor quarter scale. This is the first big statue I ever bought.
Okay. And
still,
Noah, is that tall?
yeah, it's what is it? I think it's about 30 inches tall. And then
Okay.
you can switch out his right arm to have the Dragon Slayer up in the air, and that makes it 36 inches tall.
Okay, wow.
So yeah, pretty good size.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I love this piece. Then we got another proximity piece here, the Hand of God with the bayonet.
Wow, that's cool.
Big fan of that one. And then I just have the little EX bayonet that comes with Griffith down here too. So, and then we have the Guts Unleashed 1/4 scale. I was waiting for this one for so long, and I'm so happy that I finally have it. I got it a while back, but man, I feel like this thing was released like 3 years ago or when they announced it. But I love it.
So Noah, and just a question: when they launched this 1/4 scale line, they did the same thing with the 1/3, right? They had the Rage edition and they had this edition, and you basically bought them both.
Yeah, so originally I was just going to get the Unleashed because at this particular part in the manga, this is my favorite character design for Guts. I love the wrappings around his arm and the how he still has like the Berserker armor kind of collar piece there.
Right.
And then also for anybody who's read or watched Berserk or whatever, on the back of his cape here, there's the Beast of Darkness that's coming up his cape. So it means it's about to come over his face and turn into the full Berserker armor. So I was originally looking at this one, but they released Rage. God, it was like 3 or 4 months before this one, and so I just decided to go for it. And then Unleashed came out, and then I just bought it too. So I didn't want to miss out on it. So I was like, okay. But yeah, and then just the last two down here, we got Big Chap 1/3 by Prime One.
Big Chap, yeah.
And then Doomslayer 1/3 from Prime One also. So
Noah, and on the Doomslayer, how tall is that? Do you remember?
Yeah, so to the top of his head is 36 inches, and then to the top of the super shotgun is 43 inches.
43 inches tall.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah, he's a big boy.
And that one's a funny one too, because when we got engaged, he just got into the statue collecting scene. And that one he was actually looking at for a very long time, and he kept making the jokes of, why do we need rings? Why can't we just get Doom Guy?
Yeah, just buy me that instead.
Yeah. And I said, only if we can put a skylight and a shrine all around it would that be acceptable. But now here we are, and Doom Guy has a happy home, and I don't want him to ever get rid of it because the base is so cool.
Yeah.
And, yeah. Plus, he's got all the different guns too. It's awesome. And the Crucible?
Yeah, the Crucible sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that is super cool. I love the paint job on this. Looks really good. And Noah, just to clarify, are all the racks you have the same, just different sizes?
Yep,
Okay.
and you can just see how I've kind of adjusted them. Like right here is where the pieces link. And so I basically just set it here, and then a lot of times I'll do this like double stacking just to give it a little extra stability. And then I always will double stack the shelves on the bottom as well. But yeah, they're all the same units, just all kind of utilized differently. So like this Berserk shelf, this is how they would normally look. So you'd have, you typically have that shelf right above where they join here, just for stability, and then have it right up at the top there too. But like I said, you've seen all just the different modifications I've made for, just to accommodate the height of some of these statues. So.
Yeah, and I think once that picture went viral in the community where they had, someone, their whole shelving collapsed and they had a whole bunch of broken pieces. People have been asking questions. I've had a few reach out too about what to get, like what's best to get. So thanks for clarifying that for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've been happy with them so far. So.
What's that middle art print right there? No, I see Cowboy Bebop and then Demon Slayer. What's the one in the middle? I can't really see it.
Yeah, so this one's actually from Doom Eternal, the second. The one above.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
That one, yeah. Pun Pun, right?
Yeah, so we have Goodnight Pun Pun, Samurai Champloo, and Cowboy Bebop.
The Pun Pun one, you want to cry all the time or what, man?
I do, yeah. Yeah,
I love that, dude. I don't want to cry, and I don't want to cry.
Yeah, like maybe I'm not as edgy as I was a few years ago, but like I don't know, man. I loved it when I first read it. It was I just put it down and I just sat there and stared at the wall for a minute. I was just like, man, that was heavy, dude.
I think everybody did that.
Years to get me to read that, and I don't want to ugly cry, so I'm holding strong.
Oh, thanks, Stanley. Yeah, she's great. So she's a huge nerd too, so it makes it easy. She's got me into a bunch of stuff. So
it's like, thanks for saying that's really cool. Yeah, Emily's awesome. She's cool. So Yeah. So, thank you for. I mean, some of these pieces are amazing. So, Noah, when I go to Japan this year, I'm gonna bring you back something. I don't know what, because I know you like mech stuff and stuff, and
Yeah.
like, and I'm going to do the Evangelion. Like, they have a ride there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna ride that. So
That's cool, man. Yeah, you'll have to let me know how that is.
yeah, it's gonna be great. I already get motion sickness pretty easy, so I'm gonna have to take something before I go. So yeah, so the community has asked for it, and Noah has delivered. What a great collection he has of just some amazing pieces. Um, wow, look at that shot, man. That looks great. That's a man cave right there if I ever saw one. Looks great.
Yeah.
Looks great. Oh, Noah, you didn't really speak to any of the weaponry.
Sword wall.
We are not almost done. It is ever changing.
No, we're almost done.
No,
two more.
no, you can't have too many.
And
Noah, music to my ears.
I know.
Man. Yeah, I agree with Stanley.
With both hands, Noah. Somebody had asked me too the other day about the weapons you have. So can you kind of speak to that just a little bit?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'll.
You mean my weapons?
Yeah,
yes.
Emily's weapons.
I'd say it's mostly Lord of the Rings replicas. So we got the Witch King of Angmar sword here, and then we have Gandalf's staff from Moria, because there's several versions that United Cutlery does.
And it lights up.
Yeah, it lights up. But
You shall not pass.
But then we have Sting, Frodo's sword. And then over here we have that's Alita's Damascus sword from the bust, but I just took it off and hung it up separately. And then we have Gimli's axe.
Yeah.
And then we have the Morgul blade from the Nazgul.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we have this is just a Damascus steel Viking style sword, just kind of like has the hilt is kind of shaped the way that they were back then, but it's just a Damascus blade.
Was it our 5th anniversary? My gift. Yes.
Yeah. And I think it was our 3rd. I got her this axe. I had it custom made. It's a cold steel blade, and then it has Fenrir, the wolf from Norse mythology.
Nice.
Kind of like they use like a heat engraver
Mm-hmm.
for that one. So, and then it's got some runes on the other side as well, and it has some handle etching. So
Noah, are these heavy or?
Yeah, they are. They're pretty weighty. Yeah, especially the Witch King sword is super heavy. Yeah, that thing is. Yeah, it's dense. But yeah, even Gimli's axe is really heavy too. So, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I got room for a couple more up here, so we'll kind of see what we end up going with. But I don't want it to get too cluttered, but I definitely want to fill in the remainder of the space in the middle there.
We can always rearrange.
Yeah, we can always patch holes in the drywall, I guess.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, and you were looking at getting the Dune, sword or dagger?
The Chris knife, yeah.
Yeah, the Chris knife.
Yeah, I might get that. So. But yeah, that's pretty much it. That's everything. So yeah, my humble collection here, just all in pretty much like a 8x10 room. So
Oh, it's awesome.
shows how much you can fit.
A lot of nice pieces in there. I can't believe you have both of those Guts Berserk pieces. I have one of them. I have the Rage Bloody version that you've got, but you've got the other one, and I don't have that one, and now I'm like really like.
I really love it. It's I mean it's obviously the same base, but totally different paint job. Yeah, you can see the translucent resin on the nails, and
I like that.
Yeah, the Guts heads are just so good.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
The portraits are awesome on it. Doesn't he have one with the evil face too on this one where he's smiling with that grin?
He does. Yeah, I've got that in a drawer in the other room. Yeah.
One of my favorites.
But this one I like because this one was done. It was actually drawn for Prime 1 by Kentaro Miura, the author of Berserk, before he died. So they based this sculpt off of his drawing.
Wow, that is good.
Very nice.
Man, it looks great. It is such a great job.
Mm-hmm. So,
Noah, are those pieces really heavy? Like the one?
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
they're insanely heavy. Yeah. So they're
They definitely
Yeah,
look really
those
heavy.
bases are crazy. So,
Well, again, the community has asked and Noah has delivered. So, man, just a great collection. Thanks for sharing that with us. And
yeah,
the
thanks for letting me
community.
share. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Yeah, people really wanted to see those, in your collection. So that's awesome.